Hello everyone and welcome to SpartanGaming Plays The House of Da Vinci. This is a very good puzzle game. They've just released, is it part 3? Yeah, they just released, well not just released, but they released it a few weeks ago. I think it was just before Christmas, yeah, on Steam. And yeah, I thought I'd play the trilogy because I was waiting for to play the whole 3 games all in one before I did this. This is a very good game. It's not the best in story, but it's really good in puzzles. If you've ever played The Room, which is another puzzly type game, it's similar to that. A lot of people say this has ripped it off a lot, which is bobbins, because yeah, that's just stupid. Anyway, we're going to start a new game. There's a lot of text in this game, and I don't know if I'm going to read it or not. I don't do well when I'm reading when I'm recording. But yeah, let's just wing it and see what happens, shall we? There's no difficulties on this game, obviously. Plus, you can't skip the puzzles. This game has some bastard of a puzzle in it. But yeah, we'll get to that soon. Ooh, Florence, 1506. That was, yeah, a while ago now. This game has forced tutorials, and you can't skip them. Every time you play this game, you have to do this. It's stupid. Like, I played this game multiple times. To need to redo the tutorials, it's so weird. This game doesn't. To me personally, I prefer to play this game on a tablet or phone. Using a mouse sometimes is very. It becomes frustrating sometimes because some puzzles require you to turn stuff, and like having a mouse to turn stuff is very odd. It's more easy to use your finger, but you know, I'm sure if you played this game before, you'd understand that sometimes your mouse can like glitch out of the screen and you can't turn the puzzle. I'll explain when we get to a puzzle that involves us turning shit, because it's bloody frustrating. So this is. You know what? It wants us to read this, but it says... Is this anything good? It's from Leonardo, obviously. It says, "Dear friend, I'm sending this message to you through a trustworthy messenger, as events of recent days do not allow me to meet you personally. For a long time, I've been working on an extraordinary invention." That's nothing, you know. I don't know if... Is that say, if is so significant? I was going to say that's a T, not an F. It is so significant that it goes beyond everything I created before. On one hand, the machine fills me with pride, but I'm also fearful lest the invention fall into the wrong hands. Well, don't bloody make it then. Don't make a gun and then start having second thoughts about it murdering people, do you? Stupid Leonardo. This is the reason why the entrance for my house is well secured. Don't know about that. This is my plea to you. Gain entry to my library, where you will learn more. In the mailbox, you will find my new optical invention, which I have named the Ocular Infinitum. Why did they put the T's as an F? That's throwing my brain. It's weird. Just use normal English text, mate. Times New Roman. It's basic. It's very basic, but it's easy to read. This fancy... I played a game recently where they were using cursive, and it was like, what the fuck are you doing? How many people in this world can read cursive text? Not many. Do you even learn cursive in school anymore? I did. I hated it. I mean, I am an old man, but you know. Look, I'm complaining already. I'm not even started yet. Fucking text. I'm sure you will discover how to use it. Yeah. Thank you. So, this is Leonardo's secure door. As you can see, for some reason he has no keyholes. Very suspicious. So yeah, this is what the game's all about. Is these weird puzzles where you have to like interact with shit. Really good. It's like, this one always throws me because you have to turn this. You know, it's odd because you can turn it from like here. You know. This is yeah. This type of turning things is it's more easy to do on the tablet because on a mouse you don't have to keep going back and forth. You know. Oops. Again, that's just me. yeah, I played this game a few times. I think I played. I'm not played it as many times on Steam as I have on say something like my on a tablet or a phone. But yeah, I roughly know what to do. I'm trying to get rid of this tutorial as it's telling you how to play the game, which is fairly simple. We need to do this, this, lefty loosey, and that's what we need. No, there we go. Fancy. It's the ocular infinitum. Leonardo mentioned in the letter. Where can I test it? Oh, this happens to be a door with no. I'm trying to think though. Like in the, I think in the later game, he has like an eyepiece. In this one, he's just got a lens. I'm guessing he's just holding it up to his eye, which is very odd. When he's just standing looking at this door now, that guy behind us, the guard, he's probably looking at us going, "What the hell is that guy doing? Why is he holding a piece of glass to his eye and looking at this door?" He's just looking at wood. But yeah, this is the type of puzzles that you normally get on the start of a game. That's like, oh, this is easy. Oh, the game's tricking you. There's some devilishly hard puzzles in this game. It's easy. Onward. I just realised that this game doesn't have any voiceover. Oh! This is funny. The guard, he's just run away. That's most guards do. What the? That's not spooky. I think I remember who that is, but it doesn't come into play until like I think it's the second game. I could be remembering completely wrong, but there's a lot of time jumping in this game. It's more prominent in the second game than it is in this game. This game's more like, yo, what the hell's Leonardo done that is hiding everything in so many bloody puzzles? And then to be honest, I prefer the second game more than the first game. And then when I played the third game only a few days ago, it was alright, but yeah, they went story heavy, and it was just like, yeah, it was bloody boring. The Master's Library, where he seeks inspiration and gains knowledge. Surely I'll find some clues to what has happened. Let's click on this piece of paper. Yoink. Text appeared as it was rolling out. That's pretty good. You now find yourself in the library that, with its solid walls, protects the wisdom gathered here for centuries. I am being pursued by dangerous people, and this is the only place where I'm able to find peace and inspiration. This room also bides a passage to my workshop, which is known to no one besides myself. In order to discover the way into the workshop, you will have to use your astute mind. That's not going to work for me because I'm thick as pig shit. Somewhere in here, I've hidden another invention that will help you find your way further. Never forget, the one fool that best allows people to understand the world is the accuracy, consistency, and precision of their observations. That's just good. Oh, it's just tool. Again, I'm thinking, the one fool, why have they put the T's? The T's look just like the fucking F's. Unless it says, the one fool, fat, best. Oh my god. That text is horrible. I've never realized. To be honest, I don't read this because I don't need to. Goddamn reading it now. It's just, it's somehow angered me. As per usual, I am an angry person. So, first thing to do is click on this and do this because that's kind of obvious. I may go through these puzzles a bit too quickly. So if it looks like I'm being hasty, it's I can only apologize. It's just that a lot of these puzzles I've done multiple times, so everything is already in my brains. It's already in my brain box. I like this puzzle where you jab him in the eyes. This is easy. Obviously, colours to colour. That's simple. Yeah, this game really tricked you into believing, oh, this is piss easy. Oh, it's just easy. Anyone can do these types of puzzles. You know, and the game's like, oh, yeah, easy, easy. And then you get to a point later in the game, you think, oh my god, this is what we need. Oh, he doesn't have an eyepiece, it's a glove. I think he has the glove in the second game, I can't remember. Or am I thinking of, I might be thinking of the lens you get in the room. These games are very similar. But I prefer this one than the room, to be completely honest. So we have this here now. As you can see, when you use this, you sometimes get these blue hints that some wonderful, kind person has left us. These are basically, what would you call them? Objects of interest, I guess we'd say. Somewhere where we can interact with. But we don't have a key. So we're like, hold on, what's going on? We don't have a key. I think you have to go here. Aha. This is that and that. I think that was right. Yeah. Oh god, it doesn't like the mouse very well in this game. I do find it difficult sometimes. To me, I think it's I think the game, to be honest, is too zoomed in. Like it should be more zoomed out. It would be a lot easier to use your mouse then. I mean, I'm playing on 1080, and I looked on the other screens. All it does is just make it smaller, and it doesn't really help. Yeah, I think if this game was zoomed out a bit more and I had more movement from my mouse, some of the puzzles will be less irritating. It's there. Part of a wooden ornament that goes here, in case you didn't realise. And that. It's puzzles and puzzles. I love how everything has like a specific sound to it. Everything's got like weight. It's very nice. Okay, brass screw. Now you can see on the items here, the rose has a plus at the bottom of it. It means that it can be used with something else. If it doesn't have a plus, it means that it can't be. Then again, like, no, that's not true. Because this has to be used as well. It's kind of weird to explain. It's like this rose has to be used with this. There. But the rose doesn't be... it's weird. It makes sense to me, but explaining it is, yeah. It's like explaining rocket science to a monkey. The monkey being me. Okay, and this goes in here, if I remember correctly. This is a pretty good puzzle. Basically, you just follow. That one's the easy one. Yeah, then you get to things where you have to move tiles. Move these across. Obviously, this area is still the tutorial area. That's why it seems like the game's literally holding your hand. As I said before, like replaying this game, I'd like to remove all of the indications of what to do. I removed the hints because you get hints at the top right, but the game constantly reminds you that you can use the hint, and it's really annoying. Right, so these ones can be flipped, which is pretty cool. One can be flipped. I can't see that. Let me do that for a second. One goes there. Oops. Simple. There we go. I think this one's the harder one, where it involves moving and twisting. Gotta think, why the hell does Leonardo have this in his house? Like, let's taking paranoia to another level, isn't it? There. That one goes this way. Can I not? Oh, oh no, no, no. I can only go straight ahead. That's not right then. Let me... That. There we go. Oh. I think this here is a red herring. I don't think you need to go that way. The game's tricking me. Oh no, no I don't. Sorry, I need to go that way. Down this way. And down here. Turn there. All that just to open a bloody flower, just to get a key. I love it. Look at how elaborate this is. Imagine having this in your bloody house. It's so random. I love it. Fucking love it. Like, what's this? That's not for now. Alright, we've got this little key. Doesn't tell us where to use it. But luckily, if you took the time to look around, you'd notice there's a keyhole here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. This is what we need for... Let me go back. There you go. Yeah, so this game is you're kind of fixed to the spot. You don't have free move. In fact, I would love this game if it was more if it was free move. It would make the game a lot more harder because you wouldn't know where to go. Like in this, you can only click on places where the game wants you to go. I mean, like these are probably just... So I mean... I think these are just like... Probably Patreons or something, or people who made the game. There's one down there as well. But yeah, you can't like, you can't wander off and get lost because yeah, it's quite easy. The game still is quite tricky. I remember when I first played this game, I did struggle a bit. Like, not too much. But the, trying to... There we go. Just wing it. Turn some lights. I'm looking nothing bloody broke. Book with a leather cover. Turn these. Suspicious box. Nevertheless, I know you could do it. Thank you. The follower lands are for your eyes only, which is why I hid them in this secret place. Our enemies pose more and more barriers to knowledge, wanting to know more than they are able to understand. You have proven you are of an open mind and deserve to see that which must remain invisible to the eyes of others. I leave you my last invention. I name it the Ocular Tempest. It will allow you to look into the past. Hope in your search. God damn it! I keep these bloody S's and the F's have really thrown me. I thought they said "hope in your reach." That's that's not a word. For the secret passage to my workshop, watch for the unusual, perceive the extraordinary, keep your mind awake and your eyes open. Thank you, mysterious Leonardo. Oh. That fancy glove. Okay, so up gives you this vision, and down gives you this vision. So double clicking on the spots on the floor in the corner of the room. All you need to do is trace the outline of this. It doesn't matter which way you go. It's just colour it in. Just don't let go of your mouse. When you're done, you can. It's basically it lets you perceive time in just a few seconds past. And this is basically what you need to do. You need to touch right there where he's touching. These puzzles come into play a lot. I like them. I mean, they're not really a puzzle. Later on, you get somewhere you have to like look how device was set up to get to the end result. It's very well done. Secrets. Get the hell out of here. There's someone up there? That's creepy.